Ooh,
We cannot
gold.
stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that
Because we're
even mean?
Templars. What
Should we
does that
declare
even
our
mean
independence
anymore?
and march off to
Sorry.
some hole in... I've heard about Valroyaux. This is... This is not right. I will not be joining them. At least the Inquisition does not stand directly opposed to the Chantry.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that
They could
distance did
try.
save my life.
Uh,
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
no, the circles are dismal little prisons. On that point, I do agree with Dorian.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
Oh, I don't know what's going to. I don't think I've ever actually played all the way through this one. Help us. Here's hoping it doesn't piss her off.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Not all Templars want to make mages into prisoners or villains. Some of us just want to keep a balance and let you practice your craft in safety. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
Okay, it wasn't
I
so
will talk to you
terrible.
later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Yeah, it wasn't so terrible.
What can I do for you?
How can we
Can
use
you
you?
think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Can we talk about the Bull's Chargers?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
Oh, I
Had
guess
one
I already
noble
do.
whose rival had been told by a fortune teller that her death would come on feathered wings. The noble sent us after the rival. Not assassination, legal and everything, but we had to wear feathers. We sewed them into shirts over our armor. Should have seen the chief, all feathered up like the cock of the walk. Ended up retreating after all that. The rival choked to death a year later on a chicken bone.
We'll talk later.
Well, there you go. Death by feathers.
Can I help you?
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
None of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal-Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
If you see me looking over, it's because I have the game playing, or I'm watching myself play a little bit, trying to gauge the internet. So I'm not trying to be weird or anything. I want to make sure it's playing okay. Sounds impossible.
How'd that work out for you?
About as well as you'd expect. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal-Vashath. One day I woke up and
Really?
couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing
Where
my
did you
job.
get that from?
Turned myself into the re-educators.
Not many people would have the courage to do that.
I thought about letting some rebel kill me.
I
In
wouldn't be able to
theory, it
give
was
him
the
the
bastards'
satisfaction either.
satisfaction. The Ben Hassar ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Talvashoth, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
Oh, I get to meet
I'm glad
you.
you're here, Bull.
Me too.
If you
I
ever need
flirt
to
with
talk
him
more
all
about
the
all
way
this,
up
let me know.
until a certain point, and then
Nah,
I stop
that was
flirting
a
with
long
him
time ago.
if I've decided
Thanks,
I don't
though.
want to use him as my romantic partner. Mm. I think that's a glitch in the game, honestly. Even in the console, it has it. When you walk through right here and your character pauses, it happens to me in the
So the
console
Tevinter
tool
had
too. Blah,
granted
blah,
them
blah.
power over the very Fade itself, though they
See
sang hymns of praise
shipments.
unending.
Okay, nice.
They destroyed nothing, created
A scout in the
nothing.
hinterland saw the Herald of Andraste. Said she sealed a rift and stopped the demons.
Let's see. Let's talk to
I don't understand.
Liliana.
Found us all together. It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his
When I
experience will
first
be an
played
asset to the
through this
Inquisition.
game, I didn't.
As
The
for the
very
young
first time I
wardens,
played through this game,
I
I didn't
suppose we will have to keep
realize
looking.
that you could actually talk to Liliana. I didn't pay attention. Um,
Let's talk about you.
and
Me?
when we got to Skyhold, he's like, "Well, you didn't bother." The comment was similar to, "Well, you didn't bother talking to me before, so why talk to me now?" kind of deal. Um, so
What
it was
did you
just kind
do
of
before
it
you
was this
worked for the
situation like,
Divine?
"Oh,
I was a bard.
shit, I didn't
I
realize I could
managed
talk to
farms for
her."
many years.
So yeah, you can
My
talk to
father
her in
also
Haven,
served
and
as
do
small
talk to her
crafter
in
in
Haven because
Braithwaite.
you can actually become
After the
friends with
blight,
her
the Divine called
for the
on me
most
to
part.
oversee her
You
personal
can't level
network.
up in friendship like you do with everybody else in your party. Um,
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a bard is so much more than being a spy. It involves a keen understanding of politics, the ebb and flow of influence, the great game. The bard's is an intricate dance where a smile can be sharper than any dagger. The best way to learn is to immerse yourself in it. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you.
nice.
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
I should leave you to your work.
We can always talk later.
Yeah, become friends with her. Become friends with her
Master Harry said that without more ore, we won't
at
be
the
able to
beginning.
supply his crew.
It's actually not a bad thing.
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
In the book, you say that First
Oh
Enchanter
no.
Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Where are the rest of Hawke's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Hawk's brother Carver is still in the free marches, helping the Kirkwall Guard keep order. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Didn't realize that asking about that mage dude that turned himself into a giant monster of
Researcher
corpses
Minave wishes
would
to
be
use some
slightly
inexpensive
disapproving to
species.
him.
What for? Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed off helm polisher.
Yeah.
Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
She's, if you guys pay attention to Sarah, she is completely terrified of magic. I need a
I was
lockpick.
wondering if you could look at some locks for me.
What, the doors under the chantry?
You know about them.
Places have doors. I just wasn't interested in poking through some sister's breeches. Good to know about you, though. Consider them open, yeah?
Nice.
The
I haven't
chantry
been
is
able to get her to do that yet in the console game for some reason. And I know I'm decent friends with her
Hello.
too. It's part of the reason why. Okay,
We'll
so I've
talk
talked
later.
to everything with him. Um, let's see. Let's make sure everybody has. No, wrong one. Cassandra, Sarah. Yeah, I put the bees on there. Blackwall. Okay, Vivian. Greg. Okay. All right.
Sigrid told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
You know, part of me wants to make it to where Sigrid doesn't make it to. I think out of all of the characters in the game, he's probably the one character that I do not like at all. And I mean that's even like with Vivian and her bitchiness.
Yes?
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but
I'd like
one
to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Montsimar while still an apprentice.
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Gislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of enchanter to the imperial court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
Nice. You married a duke?
You're married to the Duke de Gislaine.
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
And what does the Duchess de Gislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing card tricks.
Partly I
In
wonder
such troubled
if
times as these, however, I
um,
provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
the personality of Vivian, uh, people think that she's a bitch because she is
speak only the word,
confident
sing only the chant. Then the golden
and
city
basically
will
doesn't take
start.
any nonsense. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some moments in time where she is a bit bitchy, but at the same time, uh it's not as terrible as like with Segret. Take the herbs. like I said, if you've played the game, then see how you get the codex unlocked. That's why I do that. Not because I've already basically read through all of these the first time around. Go through here, get this one. There's nothing in those. Get this one. Nice. One of the things I notice about that is it's always different no matter how many times you play through it. Oh wait, there was another chest in there. I forgot about that one. Hang on. Voila, over here. Probably because I didn't light any lamps. Okay, we'll definitely take the gold. Nah. Okay. Let's see. Another thing that I like to try to do before I go for Skyhold is make sure that there are none of the
For all that you are doing to her.
things are left on the what you call it.
Apothecary Adon wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs.
I asked Adon not to rush us. Demon essence is dangerous.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Just tell him we'll have
Come
it for
on.
him as soon as we can. We can use that.
Good day to you.
What brought
Tell
you
me how
here?
you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Tadas, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it. It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see
Oh,
it
and
turn to full-scale war.
if you like using mods, there's a mod out there. I didn't download it myself, but there's a mod out there that actually tells you exactly what your answers will be to questions or conversations that you have.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
And
I'm
they
afraid you strain a bit too
because
much.
I've actually had that too, where I pick on something and I'm thinking it's going to be a good comment, and it actually turns out to be the wrong one. So that's if you like mods, that one I would probably recommend. But because I played the game, I've got a fairly decent idea of uh which ones to say for the most part. What are your
What
duties?
exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries and cement alliances with them.
I didn't really realize
We
you were
are a
down
young
there,
cause.
honey.
Diplomacy is
Yeah.
essential to our credibility.
Owen's under my feet. I have like little lips on the edge of my desk that I put my feet up on. And he was laying under me. So when I
Then
moved
you
my
speak for the
foot,
Inquisition with
I
these
put
nobles.
my foot down on him.
I do.
Didn't realize he
Someone
was
must
there.
foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake, every noble house, every throne is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next.
Every
Many are
throne.
willing to pledge support if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
Part of the reason why I
How do
started
you and
out at the
Leliana
beginning
know
is
each other?
because
We moved
my
to
daughter
similar settlements
plays
in
the
Northumbria. I
Inquisition
believe
on the
we actually
console,
met in Valentro.
and she hasn't
Leliana was
really
quite
made
an
it past
accomplished
the
player of the game by
hinterlands,
then.
and she's been trying to play for a while. So, yeah.
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
When I was over at
Ah,
her
indeed.
house, I
The
actually
game
had to
refers to
show
the
her
slow to lose
where
influence among
one
the
of
noble and
the
powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted
campsites were in the hinterlands.
Don't leave
So she
the dead
hasn't made it
bodies
past that
in the bastards.
point.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
I've already talked to
Call
her.
them the Golden City, the
Okay,
center of
let's check out
all
the war
creation.
table, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna work on some of the other stuff. If it pops up. Yes, got it. Nice. Okay.
Did you see the message I sent?
Yes, thank you.
Completed, completed, completed. Okay, so Josephine, I need you to do that, please. Okay. Oh. What is this? Build watchtowers. That's one of the things that I had to do. That's right. I was doing the Horsemaster one. And yes, I have a mod installed as far as making these quests or these uh war table things go faster. Ooh, bog.
Let's see what we have.
Thank you. All right. So we don't want to do those just yet. See, need to rescue. What is this over here? Ah, charger. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Did I do it all? Hang on. Completed. Red heart. Getting all the mounts. Okay, that one is completed. Completed, 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 completed. Double checking over here. Ooh, big one. Ooh, the big one. You wish the lure's placed, it will be done.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Ooh. Achievement earned. You unlocked Saddle Up. Nice. Here. We'll do Josephine.
At your service.
Okay. So let us go, and we're going to. Okay. We'll go and take care of a few things. I need to go and open up some duels in Redcliffe. Now that I've got uh, the deft hands and fine tools. Come on. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Well, let's do this really quick. Bog unicorn.
I saw the leader of the bull's chargers, that Iron Bull. He's something.
Yeah, Iron Bull screws women from the chantry. That's so funny. It is absolutely hilarious.
Travel safely.
Choose a mount. Ooh, exotics. The battle nug. Nice. The greater nugalope. That's so funny. I didn't realize these little nugs running all over the place get huge. Let's see. Do we like that one? No. Choose. Okay. Let's go. Knuckled Thunder. Okay. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Map. We'll go to the hinterlands. Oh, that's right. I have not. I think these are, yep. I haven't gotten all the shards. Ooh. Mercenary Fortress. Let's see. Who did I use on the console? Cassandra, Iron Bull, and Sarah. Okay. I tried to do it with Sarah, Cassandra, and Vivian, but that did not work. That did not work at all. Not at all. Oop. Let's see. I think that is actually the book. Here, we'll go here first. Travel, and since I think we actually still need the healer, we'll bring Solas with us for the time being. I'll have to probably leave in a little while, mostly because I have to pick up my babies from the airport. Thank you. Okay,
There must be
back up here.
something
Come
here.
on.
Good day.
All right, Sarah, you're up. Taking that. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got that.
Good day.
Did you hear the news? Yes. I remember the first time the dead walked these lands, when a blood mage poisoned our leman.
I don't think I actually did anything here,
What was the
except
motivation?
for
Let demons and brigands stop a man from
try and
taking
talk
flowers
to,
to his wife's
yeah, I
shrine?
didn't do anything.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
I got that quest, but I haven't completed it yet, so we'll do that.
Good day.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings.
And I realized something. You get one of the requisitions is actually uh like I forget, a jeweled uh box of some sort. Um and I always struggle to find the obsidian, but the obsidian is here. Yeah. You found a sigil. Nice. So the sooner that you get that and you're still in the hinterlands, you'll be able to open that up. Okay, so I think we did get her. All right, she's at the crossroads. So let us go back to the crossroads now that we've got all of that taken care of. Oh, hmm. Yeah, we'll go here because it's actually closer to the book. Yes, because I need to switch out for Vivienne. So Vivienne. Because one of the things that